If you're sitting on top of a tall tree and having an incredible view of the Heart Lake located just north of Brampton, or flying over it with 60 kilometers per hour of speed, you should definitely check out this incredible design. Treetop Trekking are designers of great experience for people who love to have a full day of active, fun, adventurous, and thrilling experience in the nature with astonishing scenery away from populated cities. They like to be known as Canada's leader in zipline adventure parks and unique forest adventures. The whole experience takes about 5 to 6 hours of physical and mental coordination and focus. It requires completely relying on your motor neurons to get over the unpredictable situations. Well, all of that sounds like a fully immersed experience to me. From my own observations, I saw many families with children around the age of 14 and above. Also, there were many group of young friends with age range of 20s to 30s. Throughout the whole trip, they allowed the audience to experience the brand fully. They have successfully adopted the customer centered approach by branding a new experience. They built a full day of activity, adventure, fun, high adrenaline, and satisfying experience that it resonates with what Smith and Weeler perfectly put it as uniquely differentiated experience with the brand designed to deliver value intentionally and consistently. Throughout this presentation, I will use three tools: design, usability analysis, user experience analysis, and the 5E analysis. Once I looked at the conceptual tools that designers have used to create desirability, I found four words that explain their focal point very well, as it draws the viewer's attraction: fun, thrilling, challenging, and adventurous physical activities. Any combinations of these four factors draws people's attention, and in Treetop Trekking, they have it all. I visited there three times now, and I personally believe they were consistent in their values, instructions, and guidance. That has definitely helped them to improve the usability of their design experience by meeting my expectations every time. They maintain their consistency over functional, visceral, and reflective levels of design. They used four colors in their design to help guess with what directions to follow, what equipment to use, and where to connect. They had a great structure to control the format, create order, as well as maintain consistency. For instance, in the photo as you can see, red tape means that you have to connect both hooks to that specific wire. Along this trip, I have also paid attention to their objective design stimuli that allowed users to experience what designers seek to associate their brand within a controlled system. I produced a compelling math framework as you're going to see in the following slides. My introduction of this adventure was through referral from a friend. As I got in the park, there were clear and helpful signs to guide me through the park to get me to the site. The park was beautiful. As you travel around the park, you can feel the cool breeze, smell the fresh grass, lake, and in the background is the noise of people's laughter and excitement. After they helped us to put on heavy gears, they took us to the training camp to show us how to use the equipment properly and how to make sure we are always safe. They illustrated ways that we could pull ourselves up as well as explaining the meaning of each color tapes as we saw on the path. As I climbed the first tree, I started thinking, what am I expecting up there? How high this ladder goes, or how am I getting to get to the next tree? What if I fall? So I started getting fully engaged with the experience. I hear the wind breezing through the leaves, birds singing that fills up the peaceful silence. As I moved from beginner to intermediate and finally advanced level, I required immense amount of focus and body coordination that is only possible if I was only immersed with the experience to finish the mission and get to the next tree or to the zip line. Throughout this 6 hours trip on top of the trees, there are a few designated places for people to rest and relax. These places were normally placed around an astonishing view over the lake or park or a unique artifact to take photos with. By creating this, they allow people to share the experience with their friends and family over social media such as Instagram stories or Snapchat and get real-time response from their friends. This is an amazing opportunity for Treetop Trekking to get involved in their customers' social networks. This helps customers as they exit the experience to rejoin their everyday world, which tests the connection built during the immersion stage of this experience. By putting experience in the center of their brand and creating a fully immersive user experience, they were successful to create a powerful audience that not only comes back for more interactions with the brand, but also recommend it to their close friends and other people in their social media. This could be seen by people posting pictures even weeks after the experience and use hashtags to express their feeling about the experience and let everyone know about the existence of such activities. I personally seek repeat experience and became their brand ambassador. The formal definition of usability from the ISO standards is the extent to which a product can be used by specified users to achieve specified goals with effectiveness, efficiency, and satisfaction in a specified context of use. Treetop Trekking has designed their brand on user-centered approach that focuses on understanding users' goal, mental models, tasks, and requirements. As Kim Goodwin pointed, they took one step further from making it work to making it work right by combining the physical activity with fun and thrilling experience. They designed their activity for specific audiences. In order to explain this part, first we need to consider what is counted as useful amongst users and what are their goals. My personal goal for being there was a full day of physical activity that is fun, thrilling, adventurous with gorgeous views, which was fully delivered. At Treetop Trekking, they simplified using the gears by designing a user-friendly device and highly accurate color coding to guide us through the path and inform us which device to use. The whole experience was very engaging as I personally fully immersed in these activities. This experience has an emotional impact on the users as finishing each path on your way down from trees was very pleasant and satisfying. When you're walking on a thin rope and making your way across trees, you are constantly attached to a supporting rope. It is quite easy and actually a bit scary when you lose your balance and fall. But it is very easy to pull yourself up, get back on the rope, and make your way back through again. If the instructors see you going around without a proper attachment, you could be banned from the park for actually a few years. I go treetop trekking almost twice a year, and every time I get faster and better at it. The very first time I went to that park, I couldn't finish the intermediate level properly, and I had to take a few shortcuts in order to finish the path. Every time I remembered and relearned the activities and explored more areas over the time. In conclusion, Treetop Trekking allowed the audience to experience the brand fully. They have successfully adopted the customer-centered approach by branding a new experience. They built a full day of activity, adventure, fun, high adrenaline, and satisfying experience. Thank you.